Hey guys, it's Casey from Yoga Squared. The weather today is absolutely gorgeous, so I hope you get a chance to at least go sit out on your back patio or something like that. The sun just feels so good. So I thought I'd take my practice outside today. This is going to be an all levels vinyasa. Feel free to take it in any direction that you want. And we're gonna go ahead and get started seated. So go ahead and cross your legs any way that's comfortable. Relax your hands down on your legs, turn the palms up, and just start to breathe in and out through your nose, nice and easy. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin. And starting to breathe deep into your belly. And if you did take your practice outside, see if you can listen for sounds of the birds, the sound of the breeze and the leaves of the trees. Take it all in as one piece. Time you inhale, let's feel the crown move a little bit farther away from the hips and feel your chest kind of exalt up towards the chin a little bit, keeping the chin level with the ground. And we'll inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky, grab onto opposite elbows, and just start to turn yourself over to the right. Feel your ribs starting to open on that left side of your body. And as you exhale, let's swing back to center. Just switch which arms in front and twist the opposite direction to the left. Perfect. Back to center we go. We're going to inhale, reach the palms up. And exhale, open up through your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and feel the elbows pull down towards the ribs. Inhale, arms reach up. And let's bring our right hand down, left arm up and over by your ear, looking up towards the sky. And start to circle out nice and wide through your shoulder. And now let's move in the opposite direction. Good, we're gonna take the arm across the body, sit up and just pull it in. Drop that left shoulder down. You can start to roll your head around gently if you like, finding that sweet spot there in the neck. Good, inhale, reach the arms up, hook the thumbs together and start to pull the fingers back, opening up through the chest. All of these motions are great if you've been sitting at a rotten home desk. Those are never comfortable. Regular desk is bad enough, right? Home desk is even worse. Let's start to lift up through your fingers, and we're gonna bring our opposite hand down, reaching up and over with your right hand, starting to circle out through the arms. Good, other way. Reach your arm across your body and sit up and just pull it in. Right shoulder draws down. We're continuing to be nice and vertical through our posture. Good. Now go ahead and hook your thumbs together, opposite thumb on top if you can remember what's what, and draw your knuckles back. Imagine somebody kind of like pushing their palm right there between your shoulder blades, so it kind of pushes that area forward. Good. Inhale, reach the hands up. And just start to open and close the fists a few times. Waking up your forearm muscles, waking up the hands. You can start to go a little quicker, a little faster, and then as fast as you can go. Good. 3, 2, a little faster. 1. And exhale, set them down on your knees. Bow the chin to your chest and take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. you're already doing something amazing for yourself. So go ahead and lean into that idea first. And start to look up towards the horizon, and we'll make our way onto our hands and knees. Belly will start to drop down as you lift through the chin, draw the belly towards the wrists, and exhale, round everything upward, looking in towards your belly. Inhale back down into cow pose. Exhale, round everything up. Back and forth, exploring what's available in your spine. Good. And one more time through. Let's start to round through our back. Take your hips all the way back towards your heels. Melt your head down towards your mat. And relax in child's pose. Allowing yourself to come here anytime you need to. And we'll begin to inhale, roll our way up into tabletop. Tuck your toes, let's find downward facing dog. Kind of stepping your weight left to right. Looking back at your ankles and sliding your shoulders up towards your hip bones. Good. Find some stillness. And start to lengthen out through your neck. Stepping your feet to the midline. Just start to lift your right leg up to the sky. Push back through that left heel. Bend the right knee, turning it open to the sky. Let's start to create some big circles. Pulling the knee all the way in towards the belly, and then circling it all the way back up. And now let's start to go the opposite direction. Good. Reach your way up, lift up through your heel, and exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose, soften your foot to the floor, and drop your back knee down. Hands will frame the foot to begin. Start to lift through your chin, and as you exhale, walk everything back. All my neighbors probably think I'm crazy if they can see me. I start to go back, I'm in my front yard. Forward. Exhale back. Hi, Penny. Good. Start to bend through your front knee. Bring your left hand down. Right arm reaches up. And start to just circle it back like you're trying to reach for your heel. Inhale, lift the arm up. Circle it back like you're trying to reach for the heel. We'll do that again. Inhale, reach. Circle back like you're trying to reach for the heel. Maybe you actually grab for those toes. And rather than sinking down into this front shoulder, yield into that front hand and think about getting your hip towards your front wrist there. Good. Full inhale. Exhale, release the hand down. We're going to walk our way back, find half split. And then start to walk your way forward. Tuck the toe. And hinge your leg all the way up and back. Find three-legged dog again. Letting the foot come down to the ground. Inhale, reach left leg up. Open up through your hip. Keep those shoulders square to the ground. And try and send more weight into your right heel. Tracing big circles with your left knee. Perfect. Other direction. We'll extend back through the foot. And exhale, bring it through. Find your little lunge. Drop the back knee down. Get heavy through your hips and heel. And rock your way back. Nice deep breath out. Pull the chin towards your shin. And reach your way forward. Right hand goes down, left arm sweeps up, take your twist. And begin to circle. Reaching up as you inhale. Let it circle back, glide towards the back heel. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, let it float down. And And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, pull that heel in if you can. Stay high on that front hand. And think lower through the hips. And maybe even pull your chest upward, trying to lift the chin towards the sky. Perfect. Let's start to let that go. Rock your weight back. And start to come back into your lunge. Tuck your back toe underneath, lift the back knee up, swing it back into three-legged dog. And exhale, put the foot down. And just start to settle back into your downward facing dog shape. Full breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your mouth. Full breath in through your nose. And full breath out through your mouth. Start to lift up through the heels. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk, step, or jump to the top of your space. Once you get there, feet will be hip width distance apart. Grab onto opposite elbows, just like we did at the beginning of class, and let yourself sway from side to side. Getting into your hamstrings, releasing your neck. And begin to let the hands come down towards the ground. Lift the fingers up to the sky. And then begin to pull the knuckles upward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and shake out through your head. Bending through the knees a lot. And rather than letting the shoulder heads kind of, hang down towards the jawline, let's slide them up and away from the neck. Keep this bind to the hands. We're going to start to lift up. Soft knees. Inhale, lift the chest up. Maybe a little bit heavier through the wrist. Arms will reach up as you inhale, realign to center. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's take a moment to check back in with your body. Start to drop your hands down. Lift the chest. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, float your way down. Inhale, lift your hands to your shins or keep your fingers in line with your toes. And exhale, fold back down. Rising up, inhale. And exhale, bring it in, heart center. Again, inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, nice slow glide down into a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to rise. Push your pelvis forward. And exhale, close it in, heart center. And we'll add on. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come on down. As you inhale, right foot steps back. Settle your back knee down. Arms sweep up as you inhale. And exhale, circle them back and interlace your fingers, drawing the knuckles down that back thigh. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, tuck the back toe. Come back, find downward facing dog. We'll roll our way forward into our first plank pose. Find that alignment. Nice straight line from the back of your head all the way down to your heels. Full breath in. You can exhale all the way to your belly or pause in chaturanga. You pick. Inhale to cobra like I'm doing, or come on up into up dog. And as you exhale, come on back. Find downward facing dog. We're going to lift our right leg up. Open up through your hip, but keep your legs straight. And start to see if you can circle out with that straight leg. So it's going to go all the way out to the side and come back down. All the way out and back down. Other way. So sweep it up. Finding the toes together. One more time. And next time it's lifted, bend through your knee. Open up through your hip. Good. Inhale, extend that leg up. Then start to step through between your hands. Back knee drops. Right arm lifts to the sky. Circling your arm back. Maybe grabbing onto that foot again. Pick picturing your head reaching back to touch that back heel. Perfect. Let's start to bring our hand down. Tuck that back toe. We'll step up to the top of your space. Inhale, rise up. Full breath in. Exhale, hands down, heart center. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, float down. Left foot steps back. Go ahead and drop your back knee and reach the arms skyward. And then sweep the arms back, interlacing the fingers the opposite way, pulling the thumbs down the back. Full breath in. Exhale, start to bring the hands down. Lift your back knee up as you inhale. Exhale, step it back, find plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lowering either halfway down or to your belly. Inhale into your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Keep your legs straight, but open up your hip. Let's start to circle out nice and slow. Okay, there's a leaf attached to me. Good, other way. Perfect. Reach your knees skyward, open up the hip, try and bring your heel towards your glute. And then extend the foot up. Level off through your hip. And step it through between the hands. Back knee goes down. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Circling it back. Reaching for your foot. Let's grab on if you can. Pull it in and then curl your head around. Full breath in. Exhale, slow release. Tuck that back toe and we'll start to step forward, top of your mat. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to swing our arms back behind us. Almost like we're trying to get the pinkies to touch. So bow through the back. As you exhale, start to round through the back, cross your left arm on top, recoil the back in, and then now start to lift the heart up towards the biceps. Lifting your right leg up. And let's settle into our eagle pose. So you can set your right toes on the ground like a kickstand or wrap them around, whatever works for you. Maybe lift those fingers a little higher. Try and get your shoulders over your hips rather than leaning forward. Now start to unwind your arms. Reach your right knee into your chest. Maybe extend that leg forward. And now begin to let everything float down to the ground. Lift your right heel to the sky, letting the chin drop down towards the knee. Good. Breathing here, you have the option of, staying and relaxing. And those of you that are handstanders, you have a little bit of time here if you wanted to take a couple hops. Otherwise, grab onto your calf, see if you can pull in a little closer. And let's soften our way down. Keep your right hand down. If you're in handstand, let's get our way down to the floor. Right hand's down. Left arm reaches. And then start to hoist yourself up. We're in a vertical twist. So right arm is reaching forward, left arm pulls back. Right arm lifts as that hand comes to the back of your thigh. Look up. Exalted warrior. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, open, find warrior two. We're going to move our front foot over so that way it's in line with our back arch. Flip your front palm, let's take a big reverse. So try and walk those fingers down your back leg. Inhale, come on up. Straighten through your front leg and push your left hip underneath you as you reach forward. Bringing your hand towards the floor or shin, looking up towards that right wrist. Some of you might like the idea of bringing the arm up and over by the ear, getting nice and long. Push more through that right pinky toe. I'm going to inhale, lift yourself back up into warrior two. Good. We're going to straighten our front leg, turn the toes in, begin to turn the right toes out, and all the way down low into Skandasana. So lean your way into your right inner thigh, looking over your left shoulder. Arms begin to fly outward if that's for you. So start to send your right shoulder into your right inner thigh, look up. Good. Inhale back through center. Feel free to put your hands down or use your leg strength. Go all the way back to the front. Leaning into your left inner thigh now. Good. Start to bring your hands down. Rotate yourself back to face the front of your mat, framing your foot as you inhale. Exhale, bring it back either to down dog or you can take it through vinyasa. You could even take your left leg and keep it floating if you want. So you take your pick. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths there in child's pose if you need it. Perfect. Now start to lift your heels, take a deep breath in. Exhale, start to empty your belly, walk, step, or jump to the top of your space. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Separate your feet hip width distance if they're not there already. Dropping the hands down, returning to your mountain pose. Arms reach up, try and pull those pinkies back. Bow through the back. Now start to round through your spine. Right arm goes on top. Start to almost think like cat in the spine. Now lift your chest up towards your upper arms, realigning the spine. Bringing your left knee up into your chest. And we'll begin to cross at the thighs there. Working to get our toes behind our calf, but that's not necessarily feasible for everybody. So you could just have your foot here, tapping on the ground, or glue your pinky toe to the side of your right leg. Pull the low belly in and squeeze your inner thighs more. And we'll begin to unwind, lift the arms up by the ears. Knee goes into chest. You could straighten the leg out if you want. Full breath in. Exhale, let's take it down. Standing splits. Lifting through that heel and pulling the nose towards the shin. And bunny hoppers, really seal your hands down and you want them on your mat, okay? Make sure that your space in front of you is clear. Lock out through your elbows, if that's what you're doing. We're gonna start to pull our shin closer to our nose by grabbing onto the back of our calf. Full breath in here. Good. Exhale, slowly release. Foot to the ground. Keep your left hand down. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Good. Root down through your front foot a lot and begin to come light through that front hand. Vertical twist, looking over your right arm. Right hand finds the back of your thigh. Square your shoulders off and try and peel yourself open. Good, take a full breath in. Exhale, open up warrior two. I'm gonna switch around so that way I can see you, right? Sort of, is that the way this works? So you can see me, so right foot's forward. Perfect. Get low. You need to flip your front palm, stay low as you reverse. Perfect. Inhale, come on back up. Straighten through your front leg and push that front hip underneath you as you reach as far forward as you can, tilting your way down without bowing the chest downward. You want everything lifting up skyward, particularly the sternum. Left arm can move up and over by the ear. breath in here. And exhale, begin to come back up into warrior two. Good. We'll straighten our front leg. Turn the front toes in and then start to turn your left toes out, coming down into your skandasana on the other side. So get nice and low and push your weight into that inner thigh, opening up through the hip more. Maybe fly your arms open, and same idea with triangle. We're not here. I'm trying to pull my heart upwards towards my palm. Good. Hands are turned back to heart. Feel free to put your hands down. We're moving up and over to the other side. Push. Gotta love my husband and his air compressor. I can't wait for the studio to open. How about you guys? How's your home practice going? Pratyahara. Pratyahara. Take a full breath in. And exhale. Put your hands down. Start to turn yourself forward. Nice big breath in. And exhale, take it back through your vinyasa. Feel free to keep that leg floating if you want. Good. Nice big breath in. Exhale, release knees to the floor. And bring your hips down into child's pose. Let's lift up a little bit. Thread the right arm underneath you. And start to move your hips off to the side. Unwind as you inhale. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm goes underneath you. And let's start to unwind. We're going to roll our way up into a tabletop and extend your right leg back. Toes are going to be down. The left arm reaches forward. Start to swing your arm around and back. Reach for that right ankle. And then begin to lift up, pushing through your right hand a lot, creating a big bow shape with the body. Good. Inhale, release. Exhale, hand and knee down. Other side. Left toes extend back. And then start to reach your right arm forward. Just going to swing around, find the ankle, and then kick into your hand like you're drawing the string of a bow and arrow. Each time you inhale, we lift the chest a little more. And exhale, slow release down. Hand and knee find the floor. And just move your hips from side to side. I just look back behind me. My daughter's doing this out of the frame. Good job, Benny. Tuck the toes underneath you, and let's lift up into down dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. And we're going to bring our right shin to the ground. Find pigeon pose. You got to scoot your knee back. Come down onto your forearms. And maybe even come all the way down onto your belly. Breathing here. And if this isn't working for you, please feel free to come to figure four instead. You have option to stay down or start to come up onto the hands. You're going to look over your back shoulder, reaching back like we've done before. So you can stay just like this or reach for your foot. Layer one. And maybe start to pull it in towards your elbow. lifting your arm up, maybe circling it around, finding mermaid pose. Excuse me while I give my kid dirty looks from behind the camera. Scooch away, babe. You're gonna knock it over. There you go. Thank you. Let's start to release. Bring your hands to the ground, tuck your toe, and swing that leg up. Good. Foot goes down to the ground. We're gonna reach left leg up to the sky. And thread it through. Bring it down. Lift yourself up just a little bit. And now relax down. Letting yourself get as low as you want, and of course taking whatever variation works for you. So figure 4 is fine. It stretches the same muscle, it's just a different relationship with gravity. Right here is a great place to stay, or you might start to move back up. Looking over your right shoulder, maybe reaching back with your right hand, grabbing on for the foot, or using your bicep strength, and you got to kind of slide your hand forward so your foot goes into the elbow crease. You can stay right here. This is a lot already. Or reach your arm around and back. Find mermaid pose. Very good. If you've got that, let's slowly release. Bring your hands back to the ground, everybody. We'll just lift our left leg up to the sky. Give it a little shake. Good. Foot comes down to the ground. Start to drop your knees to the floor. And walk your hands up onto your thighs or hips. Get your knees so that way they're parallel with one another. They're not tweezed out. Straight up and down. Arms reach back. And start to put your hands onto your hips. Fingers facing down. Lifting up through your chin. Leaning back. Letting everything open up. Finding camel. Some of you might be able to find the heels. Tuck your toes if the heels are far away. And inhale, reach up, arms reach up by the ears. Exhale, bring your hands down. Bringing the chin down to the chest. Maybe rounding through the back a little bit. Start to inhale, lift back up, realign the spine, and sweep the feet out from underneath you. Bringing the legs forward. Scoot your way up so that way your seat is towards the top third. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, roll your way down. Extend the legs long, stretch. And pull your right knee into your chest as you exhale. Nice big breath in. And exhale, take a twist over to the left. And inhale back through center. Exchange your legs out, so now you have just the left knee in your chest. Full breath in here. And exhale, take your twist over to the right. Good. Roll back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Lift your chin so that way it's reaching in towards the kneecaps. Take an inhale, hold at the top. And as you exhale, release everything down into your Shavasana. Soften your breathing. muscle control start to release. You can stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to move on with your day, let's start to open and close the hands. Wiggle the feet around a little bit. And reach your arms up and back behind you. Take a full body stretch. Knees come into your chest. Squeeze yourself into a little ball. And as you roll off to your side, take a moment before sitting up. And we'll meet each other in a comfortable seat. Hands will be at your heart. And take a moment to thank yourself for carving out some time for your practice and your personal wellness. Not just your physical fitness, but also your mental fitness as well. This is probably one of the most mentally and emotionally challenging times that we've been through as a collective people. And I think the more we can do to bolster ourselves and make ourselves stronger from within, the better. So thank you so much for doing that for yourself and for all of us. And I also want to thank you so much for being here and practicing with us in our e-studio, Yoga Squared, during our temporary closure. If you want to support the brick and mortar and help us stay going so that way we're ready for full service once we're allowed to reopen, you can send us over a donation via Venmo to Casey Merkling. That's CASEYMERKLING. You could also send a donation via Zelle, via your banking app. You would use our email, yogasquaredstudio@gmail.com, to send that over. Or the easiest option is to just go ahead and go over to our website and click the online attendance banner. It's on the homepage. So either way, any support is beyond appreciated. Thank you to all of you that have already donated and supported the online platform. Your presence and even just like seeing your face and seeing your videos, you guys doing the videos, is just like fills me up with joy and hope, and I know that we'll make it out on the other side, no matter how wild it may feel. Let's go ahead and put our hands to our heart center. Take a full breath in and exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon. Bye.